What's up, Facebook Fortnite group? Vilo here, back again with another video, and this is something that we've been experimenting with a little bit in creative, but I've been leaning more towards the burst weapons as of late, and this is something that I really didn't understand or fully know how to utilize it until just recently, and now this is why I feel that the burst rifles are going to be a better choice in terms of damage output than the regular assault rifles and even the SCARs. One of the issues that I had with the burst rifles before was just controlling the recoil and the bloom, right? So one thing to make clear, if you guys haven't already gone back and watched my recoil in bloom video, that explains a little bit more about how bloom works and what that is and that mechanic. But when we're talking about burst rifles specifically, one of the issues is that I thought it was much more random, the pattern that the bullets traveled in, and it's really not. In fact, it's very predictable. Basically, the reason that you're being inaccurate, or the reason you're not hitting a lot of shots with your burst rifle, is you're doing one of two things. Either you're not controlling the recoil, and by that I mean when you watch the reticle, when I pull the trigger here, I'm not going to move my mouse at all. You're going to watch the reticle move up, right? You're going to see that middle dot move up. See how it raises up? Okay, well, every single bullet on the first shot, as long as you have 100% accuracy with your first shot, meaning the crosshairs are closed completely, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, go back and watch that recoil video. The first shot is going to be 100% accurate in this situation, but the second and third shot are actually going to have 100% accuracy also, and they're going to be right on that white dot in the middle. The issue is that white dot is moving, right? It's going up. So how do we counteract this? And this is something that I learned back from playing Counter-Strike, where you have to control recoil dramatically, is actually pulling down with your mouse or with your thumbstick. In this case, every single time I pull the trigger, I'm going to pull down just a little bit. Depends on the distance from the target, right? But I'm going to pull down to keep that crosshair or that dot in the middle from rising. So when I pull the trigger, it's going to look like this. Shot, 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 shot. I'm pulling down, and you're going to notice right now, you see how that dot is moving up, going up, going up. Well, if I pull down, notice how that dot didn't move. Now, you can't really tell that I'm pulling down because the dot's not going down, but it's also not going up. So I'm counteracting, I'm controlling that recoil by a slight pull down. In that case, I didn't do it. You saw the dot went up. That one was much better controlled. Now watch, even at range, as long as I pull down, every single one of the three bursts will hit. Okay, and that's 100% accuracy. Okay, the other reason that you're missing shots with your bursts, if you're using a gray burst, a green burst, or a blue burst, is you'll notice after I take the first burst, it takes a long time for that reticle to reset. It takes a long time for those crosshairs to come back to perfect accuracy. So watch now, right? So that's the moment that the crosshair gets back to center, and that's the moment that you'll have 100% accuracy once again. If you were to take that second shot now, see how wide open that crosshair is? That's when bloom comes into effect. Go back and watch the bloom video again. But now those next three bullets that are going to come out are all going to have that amount of bloom, right? They're all going to have that amount of random number generated equation to it. I don't know which better way to say it, but they're going to be far more inaccurate if you do not wait for that crosshair to reset. So my advice to you, if you are using a burst rifle, whether it's a blue, green, or gray, and you're shooting long range where you need to pinpoint precision, if you're up close like this, you can probably just spray and keep pulling down to control that, that crosshair. But at long range, you're going to start missing shots. So out here, what I would recommend is wait for that crosshair to completely close. Know that you're going to have 100% accuracy. Pull down to control the recoil, and wait for that extra second for the crosshair to close up again. That's the fire rate if you want 100% accuracy with these bursts. Now, this is why I love finding blue bursts, is because I know that the upgrade stations, boom, purple AUG, right? Look at the difference in time it takes for the reticle to close completely for 100% accuracy. It's instant. As soon as I can fire again, I have 100% accuracy. That means this gun actually has 100% accuracy when you're not moving. Okay, granted, when you're not moving, if you're moving around and trying to do this, you're going to have a lot more bloom. But if you're standing still, doesn't matter if you're crouching or not. If you're standing still, you're going to have 100% accuracy. Every single shot is going to go where that white dot is. The issue is that white dot is going to go up, right? So how do we control that? We pull down. Okay, so a slight pull down controls the recoil. Every single bullet is hitting. And this is a weapon, the AUG, where we don't have to wait for, for that reticle to close. It's going to close immediately, allowing for us to just continue to spray this and be consistently accurate. This thing is a laser beam. Look at this. Every single bullet I've fired right now, except for that one, has hit because I'm controlling that recoil. This thing is ridiculous. And the only difference between the gold and the purple is the damage output. You can see at different distances, it's going to do a little bit different damage. 32 here, 28 there to the body. Obviously, that's different for a headshot. 25 there, 23 there. If you do that with the purple, we got 31 versus 33 if it was gold. Here it's 27, here is 24, and here is 22. So, guys, I hope this made any type of sense, but basically, the AUGs are ridiculously powerful and ridiculously accurate. You just have to work a little bit just to learn how to control that. It's just a little pull down. I think this is probably easier to do on mouse and keyboard. Guys, I'd like to hear how it works with controller, because I know that there's going to be some influence from the aim assist if you're able still to control that recoil by just slightly pulling down on that right stick, if you're able to keep that crosshair dead center, because this right now is just insanely powerful. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoy. I'll talk to you guys later.